point. Bomb should be able to go down over towards A right now. And it's really only Maka who's here for the side of Humber Gold who's anywhere close to this.
Looks like Humber just knew it. They gave up that site and they're looking for a retake. Dropping it in, kind of gonna try and find one, but so difficult to get a kill. Oh no, he snuck it by! Got two there at the last moment. I didn't think there was a chance he'd find it, but just continues to build. Right here, the best play. You get the flash, immediately turn the corner, and Crit had no chance defending himself.
Yeah, especially looking at how the bomb lined up, just the timing of everything, seeing how Maka right there just got right back up, was able to get that hit fire coming in. It may have been a little too close to death for comfort, but overall, still just
taken here from the Humber boys after that one, just to say, all right, we've now been able to stop the bleeding. We've stopped the 47 wrecking train that just comes through and bulldozes everyone off the map. So this is going to be something they can work with, but this offense has to be a little bit cleaner, and you have to make sure 47 does not do the exact same thing he did the last time around, which just had that crazy streak that went off here for him. You have to have
information. Still just holding strong, probably not going to want to throw a nade at himself. Instead, Obvious uses that wall bang. He knows about it. Big kill there to open things up. Now these two players are in a tough spot. Santi goes down as well. Jumper cleaned up as the last one, and Abit, thank you. He's done some research here. He knows about these wall bangs. He's putting them to good use.
It would know it's hands. So 4-4 overall. This little pull, yeah. A really great read from Abis. Very cheeky indeed. Even a little, oh my goodness, how quick is that little shoulder slide? I don't even know if that's a thing, but I'm going to coin the phrase because he just absolutely slides forward. Smack it down low. Got number 7 figure up top. Semtex does, actually does connect, but not enough for the kill. Maka stays alive. He's still finessing to get away from what was probably 18 different explosions. And beyond that, he's gonna have some help from Figure. Coming down the street.
Very close to the line.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. At this stage of the game, I mean, the man, unless you really have a streak, unless you're like one kill off of that, you really don't want to risk it under any means necessary. I understand preserving that. To go ahead and lock in those next 2 rounds, possible, one at least on the offensive once again when that bomb's down. It really just comes down to how cool, calm, and collected you are. When you hear that bomb ticking in your ear, you know that the pressure's on you. You have a time limit to where you have to get something down. I mean, offense, they do their job. They get the bomb down, they sit there and play defense at that point. But if you're not going to be doing
found 2 first bloods for you, back-to-back rounds, and they're still not able to convert on an offense or a defense. I mean, that's worrisome because, you know, what happens going into a third round is quality.
Man, and just, I mean, just showing these teams point differentials like we saw earlier. 114, 124. I mean, both of those scores obviously being so high. And, I mean, I gotta say, it's still a little excited to blow my whistle for a little bit. I mean, I called this. We knew exactly that both these teams knew exactly where these spots were gonna be.
Potential have allowed him to get here. Now it comes down to can they find the timing? They find one, not gonna get the second. Maka just barely able to step off the bomb in time, and that's 3 separate gunfights that he barely stays up versus Dave. Maybe Carlton getting rid of cold feet. They haven't committed really anywhere yet. Oh, big first shots from Kayam. Oh my goodness.
Another round, and that's really the dagger round that you feel like plays a factor. But I'm glad we get to look at this now. The shots, just pure appreciation, just beautiful.
Game launch to push to the backside of A. You catch everybody sleeping. Nobody's looking the right way. And like the move from Kylie, repositions well, but it was really up to Dave to make that play on the back end with the pinch. He falls to Maka here in the kill cam. This game back and forth on these hills. Again, another lead change.
And E4 Knight's just a little bit too slow, taking care of Amos in the middle of the map. He zones everything away, gives information to his teammates of where the hit's coming from, and they respond beautifully. Oh, it's absolutely picture perfect for Humber. Right back into the lead by at around 20 points overall, and they actually have an exit. This has actually been brilliant overall. Kayam down low, actually switching positions with Kyle the Brazilian. They kind of keep going back and forth. Little toe tag as Kyle will generate an exit point for Humber, and with that, it also turns into immediate entry onto the fourth area. On their full retake, and now E4 trying to get aggressive, running down Eskies. This is not a characteristic hit that we often see, and I think you're starting to see exactly why. I mean, cool attempt, but the player in mid of figure deletes two, and then Humber just swarmed to clean up the rest.
Hey, you have to wonder if that's a bit of a slip up or something in the comms. Obviously, we can't hear it, but it seems like they make a last-second decision to cut down the bottom of the Eskies. And like you said, Alan, it's not going to work out for you.
As they will take the lead here by a couple rounds.
Humber has to try something aggressive next offense. They just have to. And with that in mind,
He's not falling for this. He's got a player up top also, watching over him. Have to get this bomb down. These kills could play the difference in the round. Favor's going to try to force the play. Does find 47. Looks up top, and there is the double. Last one left alive. Going to be Struki as he's left alone in the 1v2.
P3 conversion is going to be right across the map. They have to start eyeing this a little bit earlier if they want to go ahead and get these spawns set up. And I think Alani is already kind of eyeing that, especially with Humber having such a strong establishment on the site.
Definitely heard him throughout that Semtex, so that should be information. Definitely saw him there as the firefighter around the corner chases down the kill away with his life, and Humber already have pressure here over by the garage. Definitely favoring the guns of Humber Gold, and on Ray, you just feel like eventually that is going to turn into some big leads if they can keep this lane.
Himself going on 4 as well. So Humber with control, coming out with the last 10 seconds, looking good with a slight lead heading in towards the reset.
7 in a row, artillery striker, and 13-6 for the newcomers here for Humber. I don't know how Humber keeps finding these like out of nowhere players, but Naka has been very impressive. Gonna be required to find an 8th kill. Opening shots decent under 47, but he's really not interested in the initial gunfight. The second one comes to him though. Oh, that's actually a get out of jail free card for him. Hawk's gonna stick for this. Bed falls. Hawk trying to find a trade. No, Maka clutches up from the high ground, and Humber go back up by 2.
Oh, they go back up for 2, and we get to see it from his POV. We get to see the patience, and just an absolute snapper. And Hawk realizes I got a challenge. I got to bring home the kill. Can't do it. Doesn't land all the shots there, and Maka with a incredible 1 versus 2 to give Humber Gold the edge by a couple of rounds here. The Ravens starting to feel that pressure.